time in the Atlantic, and hopefully at the end we'll swim in the Mediterranean, and we're about to officially start.
GR10 marks of death.
Yeah.
Come across them here, 'cause then
We left the blister tape behind, we dropped it, and Mum got it back. Woohoo!
Okay, so we've had a long stop because we had to go back for the blister tape. So now we're going to try and stomp to the next town because we want to get some water and some toilet paper.
something like 500 and something.
Yeah, what's the current one here?
Oh, it's a really steep one.
No hills, I think.
This is our high point.
Okay, so end of day one. We're in the foothills now. We were out of Hendaye and
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
we've set camp and we're making, what are you making?
Rice, noodles, ramen,
Something like
miso
that.
ramen with soya, mince, and
A bit of everything.
lots of mole or marmot hills. Like 3 of them were moving.
That's that.
Okay, so start of day 2. Took us 2 hours to get ready, so we need to get better at that.
And there
The grasshopper! Bouncing grasshopper!
it. Really, really.
Oh my god, the beetle's some kind of mad beetle. Oh, pond skimmer. The pond skimmers, they're like.
Beautiful mountain. About which now?
It's so hot.
Ooh, 6:10 in the evening. We have to get to the top of this hill and find a camping place.
We're dying a little bit less now. Just a bit. Okay, so that's the bothy. We can stay here if we find water. So we're gonna see if we can find water.
Filtering some water, we found some.
Charging our phones.
Okay, we've arrived. It's the end of day 2. And what are we making for dinner?
Rice, soya, peppers, and jalapeno.
Woo! What did you do, Oshin, though?
I may or may not have knocked this rock onto our fire and covered it in water. So we had to restart a few times.
It's all going fine now, though. Our bothy, which we're staying in today, is very cute, and we don't have to set up a tent, which is nice. So yeah, today's been difficult because it's been quite humid. But cheers to Dad for carrying extra weight when we were struggling.
And Oisin.
And Oshin. Lovely dinner spot.
Goodbye to our lovely little cabin.
Okay, so we're starting day 3, leaving the bothy. We didn't want to wake up, but now we're ready, aren't we? We can do it.
9:15.
It was better than yesterday, but we didn't have a tent.
Hey, having just stopped and washed our clothes.
We're melting. Filtering some water from the water station. It was all the way down this hill. We brought it back up here. Go, Dad. But we're all exhausted now because it is so hot.
It looks like we're off this. That looks like maybe it is a shortcut.
Let's go with the shortcut. He's so tiny. It's basically a dog. She's basically. Making a bit of lunch. We're on the road again, another while to go yet. Pigs in the mud. I think that's where we camped last night, just like kind of there. And then we kind of came along the edge of these mountains into the town, and then we're going up this big hill again. Okay, so we've arrived. It's beautiful here. We have our tent over here. And what do we have for dinner today, Mum?
We have. We've got 2 tins of ratatouille, but we couldn't carry the tins, so we put them into a bag. that Patrick's standing on, and carried them in the bag. And then we had rice noodles and so tins of ratatouille, rice noodles, and soya protein, of course.
Always.
And cheese.
So yeah, we've done a lot today. We're happy with ourselves. It was fine for most of the day. We were kind of more flat and downhill, though it was a bit hot. So the end bit down from the village was very difficult. We found that difficult, but we're happy to have that out of the way for the morning.
Up from the village.
Up from the village, yeah.
It was a very steep climb.
Very
You
steep,
can see
yeah.
the village down there. I climbed up there from.
Yeah, we're happy to have that out of the way for the morning though, because it's going to be a lot of uphill tomorrow. We're impressed with ourselves though, because we were all exhausted. And we're getting more efficient at setting up. So yeah, that's all. Starting day 4 today. We were more efficient getting ready than yesterday. Still have a bit of work to do there though. There's a lot of uphills today, that's the only thing. But yeah, beautiful view.
Circle. Yeah, 2 hours later we're still going. Still going down. Nearly found this little heaven.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're making camp. We're getting food from a takeaway van, and the lady there was so lovely. She let us camp in her field, so that's great. So then we can get food in the morning. The first half of the day was all right. Yeah, the first half was grand, but the second half was the biggest descent in the Pyrenees. Well, in our route in the GR10, and that was difficult. And then we had another, 6.5 kilometers after that to get here. But we had a lovely dip in the river. That was nice, but it's been tough enough. Okay, so we're in the top of the town now. We just did a shop and we're about to start a very difficult hike today. It's 1300 metre elevation, so that's like more than Carrantoohil. So
Up and down.
up and down, yeah. Anyway, we have to start.
I'm less grumpy now.
How are you doing?
Getting by.
Oh, okay, we're at 467 metres. Tough climb. This mountain's something a bit just over 1,000. And then we still have another few hundred after that as well, of up downs. And then a long down. Today is one of the tougher days. But there's a good few people on the track today, which is interesting. It's kind of nice meeting some people, distracting us a bit.
Je serais content de les revoir.
Ma fille vient d'accoucher du deuxième, donc...
Oh, deserve.
Okay, we've come a long way. So down there somewhere was the shop. We came up and around that mountain and then up and around this. And still going up.
Oh no.
It's raining. We're looking silly in our rain gear. He's not a very big raven. He's just having fun.
Just take it off, it's windy, make it come straight back up.
Oh, that's cool.
Highest point. Never been up a mountain this tall before.
Oh, that's awkward. There's 3 crows.
Looking for water, can't find it. We've been baked and now we've got a breeze, so we're so happy.
Yeah, it's very hot now, every season in a day, like Ireland.
In the forest and it's cool. There's water somewhere down there. We're gonna go find it, and I think we might just find a place to camp here and not go to the nearest town. We might do that tomorrow, we'll see. This is our little stove. Packs up very small. And our cooking gear. Okay, so cooking up, getting ready. We decided to stay here. We'll set up our tent. There's a lot of other people here as well. I think a lot of people decided not to finish the stage today.
started day 6. Yesterday was a lot of uphill at first, and there was rain and there was sun. The last bit was very hard with the sun, to be honest. The rain was fine, but we decided to not go as far, so now we're going to go into the village, or maybe it's a bit of a bigger town, to get some food. So we've just started on our way. Beach woods.
Yeah. Rolling in it as well.
Yeah, we can even find two.
Yeah.
Above the clouds. Oh, God.
Crunchings and crunchings.
I'm balancing it.
Crunchings are running. I hate going backwards. There's loads of red and white signs. We checked the GPS and we were off, so we have to go back.
Go ahead.
I think we're back on track. Not very obvious path. It's boiling and I can't even see the town yet. I think we've gone the wrong way again. Okay, it's just another way, but we have to go off the path to get water now, which is a bit annoying.
Now we're looking for a
Here we can see the town, still a while away, but we can see it. We're in the shade looking for some water. I am shattered. I hope we find it, and we're soon in the town. I can definitely say I'm declimatizing to any fear of heights. The town. So we're coming into St. Etienne by a different route, but it's very beautiful this way. It is picking up. We've heard there might be a thunderstorm tonight, so we might not be able to go any further up the mountain, which would be quite annoying. It's only middle of the day, really. Lots of fruit and veggies.
Weather over there. Send him to figure out weather.
Okay, so we just found out that the thunderstorm will be bad. There'll be wind, there'll be rain, there'll be hail, so we're definitely staying here. We're very glad we found that out because we can't go up the mountain when it's like that. So we're going to camp in a campsite here, which isn't too bad. We've set camp in a nice little campsite here. So it's getting grey and the wind is picking up. You can see it on the horizon.
So no sign of the storm yet. It's now after 7. It is looking a bit grey. It's been swimming in the outdoor pool across the road, and Eve's cooking dinner here. We've had a big shop, which was so happy to have loads of nice food. And what were you saying?
Packing the calories of this dinner.
Yeah,
Looks
packing the
yummy,
calories. Creme fraiche, massive pot of creme fraiche, ratatouille and potatoes.
Lovely breakfast of overnight oats. The rain's just dying down, thunder and lightning all evening. Rain's kind of stopped, we're all packed up.
Oh, you're lovely. Yes, you are. Start of day 7.
Wasn't a good night. Really bad storm. I probably only had 3 or 4 hours sleep. And my phone got all wet and I think it's completely broken. So I've no phone. Miserable. And we look stupid in our coats.
We do look stupid in our coats. And the weather's a bit miserable. But maybe we'll get to St. Jean Pied de Port.
For now.
Yeah, it's not raining.
Demoralising as well, didn't they?
Looks so silly now. Lovely weather. Not. We might have gone the wrong way. Again. Nearly got squashed by a lorry, but we're back on track now.
Slow and steady. Temporary escape from the rain and a little rest after a solid 2.5 hour stomp uphill. A bit of a grind. I'm not feeling very well. But we eat fish, nice food for those who can eat. And we are escaping the end of the world, which is over there. That's then ahead, they've gone on. Even Magella. It is pretty stunning and freezing, well, pretty damn cold and wet. And there's a sheet.
Cloud walking. Above the clouds. Yeah.
We're all freezing.
Are you enjoying today, Paco?
Oh, it's good. It's a slog, but we're freezing and cold and not that well. But it's gorgeous. Wondering what kind of bird that is. It is massive. It'll fly above us now and feast on our bones. St. John. You're lost. Yeah, further down. There you are. Hey! Warm jelly. Warmer jelly. Were you frost? Little hobbits. Are very much on our way down the mountain. The big cloud is chasing us. We have just finally left the rain. And we are close to where we want to be. That's so cool. And the little babies.
Beautiful long tail.
Is that the best lemonade ever?
Good.
All our bags. So I thought it would be a good idea to wash and dry all our clothes because hand washing them doesn't get them so clean. But I had to wait a long time and for the person in front of me to be finished. Finally our stuff is in the dryer, but it's 9:30, so I'll be here at least till 10 probably, and I'm pretty tired. We only have swimsuits and our ponchos because everything else is in the wash. Good night.
Okay, so we've set camp, playing backgammon here. It's a very tough day. We were wet, we were cold, we were achy, and we were also feeling sick. So note to self, don't eat a dinner with creme fraiche and cheese and then have carbonated water. We were impressed with ourselves though, because we did a whole stage and it was a very tough stage because it was raining. And we made it. We're exhausted now though.
About 20 kilometers or so and 900 meters elevation. So yeah, it took endurance and yeah, impressed. It's good.
Oh, good stuff.